that, people were asking me. I know Miss Annie, if she's on the phone, is she on the phone? This is to her, and no disrespect to her. That she had a complaint about paying Nick, the last meeting I was at, $51 for a class that he went to. And the people wanna know that if she wants to save and manage the budget, why is she still on the board and she's not in the town of DermA? She doesn't even live in this state.
You know the answer that?
Would you like to reply to that?
Yeah, just for your information, because I do live in DermA, Mississippi. I am away at the present time because of a personal matter, but I still live in the town of DermA. That's still my home. And I'm still taking care of the taxpayers, the interest, and I'm doing what I can do from where I am. And I've also checked with the auditor's office, and I am allowed to speak virtually, and that's why I'm on the phone virtually at every meeting. I never receive it. And I do attend some meetings in person, and I can.
Well, as I said, Miss Annie, I'm not here to have a confrontation with you about anything. That's your personal business. But that was asked to me, why and how can you be service the people here of DermA, which are taxpayers? How can you service them when you're not even in this town, and your personal business is not my business? But it's a matter of moral compass, your personal ability to be able to understand that taxpayers here, they're concerned. This is not a personal board. This building is a government entity. This is a government entity.
I still reside there. I still participate in the meetings, and I still perform my duty as an elected official. And I do more by calling and getting information and providing information to the board than some of the people who are there, and they sit there every week and they're not doing anything either.
I do understand and I respect what you're saying.
And I'm not going to get into any more conversation. I've already explained to you what I'm doing, and that's it. If you have a problem with that, then you just have to take it up wherever you need to take it up. But I'm available. I do what I can, and I'm always available to any taxpayer, and I'm still doing what I'm going to do. And I'm watching all of the taxpayer dollars, and that's why I put in as many units as I can, and I call the auditor's office as much as I can, because my main concern is making sure that the taxpayer dollars are used in their community for the best of the ability of the taxpayers. So I've already explained to you what I'm doing, and I'm not going to get into a conversation with you. And so you can just continue until you're through with but I've explained to myself, and I'm not going to answer you anymore.
One last thing, you're not explaining to me alone. You're explaining to the taxpayers, and I respect what you just said. And I do understand that there are some that just sit here, and I want to address Ms. Herod with that. This is the board. You are a part of the board. Make your voice known here. Never be intimidated by anybody. Never be complicit. Excuse me. Never be complicit. Because if you do, that means you're going along with what they say.
I know what I'm going. I'm not worried about
okay.
that.
I just say
they won't, as long as they don't disrespect
this is.
You understand
this
that?
Is a government
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I don't pertain with what they do. That's their business. They do what they want. But I'm not gonna uphold and do what they do. I know what I'm supposed to do, so I do my part. And whatever Miss Annie said, she referred to me. She could call my name, cause like I said, I know what I do, and I understand. So I don't have to worry about what they say. They can say what they want.
And like I said, this is not a personal attack on anybody. If you cannot come here to your town and you get answers I don't see no new news, no new things putting on the table. We're steady grappling at old bones about how the police officers, you wanna put $25 worth of gas and patrol all night long. You don't want them to, and I'm referring to you, Miss Garvey. When I was listening to y'all on the screen, cause it was live. And then these police officers, and this is me speaking, if it were you, if you were the person that had a bad check written, wouldn't you want them to go and talk to other officers so this won't happen again? You cannot stop a police investigation. That car out there, that belongs to the town of DermA. It is we, the people, not just the board of DermA. It is we, and I am we, the people. And that's how this thing should be ran. This is not a personal business. This is not y'all's personal business. This is a government entity. And it should be ran as such. The lights were never turned on quick enough.
If I have a question to ask the police concerning, because the way this came up, when the picture was sent out, we didn't know nothing about this. So we had the right, cause like you said, this is DermA's car. It's not the police car, DermA's car. So the way it came to us, we had a right, cause we knew nothing about it. And when we talked kind of some about it, it was a misunderstanding about it. But we got the right to ask that. That's anything up here.
That's right.
Cause like Miss Ethel said, we are the steward over the citizens' money up here to make sure that the money is not being thrown away or whatever. And that's why we ask questions. And I'm gonna continue to ask questions. If it's something I don't understand, I'm gonna continue.
As you should. For what I can understand, it was someone saw him at the Ross, and they reported it. That was somebody who should have come back before they put it on Facebook. I don't do social media, and they should have come back because they didn't know what this man was assured to go. Would not go to the Ross in the police car. I've seen Deneen at the bank in the DermA City Hall car. You think I'm gonna call up here and say, Mayor, Deneen is in the police car at the bank? I don't care. She was not in my car. And y'all should be concerned and ask questions. And like I said, to the board and to the mayor, there is no disrespect, and this is not a personal attack on anyone. I'm just voicing my opinion because, like I said, these are citizens, most of them, of DermA. And they got to know this is not y'all's personal building here. You gotta run it like it's a government entity. It's associated with the government.
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever the bylaws are, the ethic laws are, think about your moral compass.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you for
And you're
those
welcome.
concerns.